Best Gaming Desktop Processor of 2025. AMD Ryzen 7 7800X3D leads in price to performance. When evaluating the best gaming desktop processor based on price to performance as of March 1, 2025, the AMD Ryzen 7 7800X3D emerges as the standout option among the top contenders. The Ryzen 7 9800X3D, Intel Core i9-14900K, Ryzen 9 7950X3D, and Intel Core i5-14600K. While each CPU excels in specific scenarios, the 7800X3D strikes an exceptional balance of cost, gaming prowess, and efficiency, making it the most compelling choice for gamers seeking maximum value without sacrificing high-end performance. Let's break this down by comparing it to its peers across key metrics: gaming performance, price, power efficiency, and future-proofing. Price and availability. The Ryzen 7 7800X3D typically retails around $399, a significant drop from its launch price and notably cheaper than the Ryzen 7 9800X3D, $479, Ryzen 9 7850X3D, $699, and Intel Core i9-14900K, $589. The Intel Core i5-14600K at around $319 undercuts it, but the performance gap in gaming justifies the 7800X3D's modest premium. For a mid to high-end gaming build, say paired with an RTX 4070 or 4080, the 7800X3D's cost aligns perfectly with budgets aiming for 1440p or even 4K gaming without overspending on unnecessary horsepower. Gaming performance. The 7800X3D's 8-core, 16-thread Zen 4 architecture, enhanced by 96MB of 3D V-cache, delivers unparalleled gaming performance for its price. Benchmarks consistently show it trading blows with or outperforming the i9-14900K, 24 cores, 32 threads, in titles like Cyberpunk 2077 and Starfield, where cache efficiency trumps raw core count. Compared to the 9800X3D, its successor, the 7800X3D, is only 5 to 10% slower, hardly noticeable in most games capped by GPU limits at higher resolutions. The Ryzen 9 7950X3D, while faster in some scenarios due to its 16 cores, doesn't justify its $300 premium for gaming alone, as the extra cores see diminishing returns in most titles. The i5-14600K, with 14 cores, performs admirably at 1080p and 1440p, but lags behind by 15 to 20% in CPU-bound scenarios, making the 7800X3D's consistency a clear win. Power efficiency and cooling costs. Efficiency is where the 7800X3D further distances itself. With a TDP of 120W, often lower in practice, it sips power compared to the i9 or 14900K's 253W peak, which demands a beefy cooler, think 80+ AIO, and hikes electricity costs over time. The 9800X3D, also at 120W, improves on thermal slightly, but doesn't shift the cost equation much. The 7950X3D, 170W, and i5-14600K, 181W peak, sit in the middle, but neither matches the 7800X3D's ability to run cool with a mid-range $40–50 air cooler like a Noctua NH-U12S. This keeps the total system cost lower, a critical factor for price-conscious builders. Future-proofing and platform. The 7800X3D uses AMD's AM5 socket, supporting DDR5 and PCIe 5.0, standards that ensure compatibility with next-gen GPUs and RAM. Intel's 14900K and 14600K use LGA 1700, also DDR5 capable, but Intel's upcoming Arrow Lake CPUs shift to a new socket, potentially leaving 14th-gen buyers stranded. The 9800X3D shares AM5, but its higher cost doesn't add enough longevity for gaming to offset the 7800X3D's current dominance. The 7950X3D's extra cores might appeal for future multi-threaded games, yet current trends suggest cache and clock speed remain king, a point favoring the 7800X3D. Real-world value. Consider a $1,200 gaming rig. The 7800X3D at $399 leaves room for a $600 GPU, e.g. RTX 4070 Ti, $100 DDR5 RAM, and a $100 AM5 motherboard, hitting a sweet spot for 1440p ultra settings at 100+ FPS. The i9-14900K 589 forces compromises. either a weaker GPU or pricier cooling, while the i5-14600K 319 saves cash but caps performance in demanding titles. The 9800X3D 479 and 7950X3D 699 tilt budgets toward CPU overkill, diminishing GPU investment where it matters most. Conclusion: the Ryzen 7 7800X3D isn't the fastest, the 9800X3D edges it out, or the cheapest. The 14600K wins there, but it's the best for the price. Its gaming performance rivals CPUs costing $200 more. Its efficiency keeps ancillary costs low, and its AM5 platform ensures relevance through 2025 and beyond. For gamers prioritizing frame rates over bragging rights, it's the smartest buy in this lineup. Proof that value doesn't mean settling.